The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
For a high school football senior, sometimes the recruiting stage can be a long and drawn-out process. But for Carson-Newman punter Michael Harrah, the choice could not have been more clear.
It's honestly, I'd call it nothing short of a miracle. It was like the last day before signing day, and we get a call from, like a text from Goss saying, hey, I'd like you to come up. And it's like the day before he wants me to come up, so it's really short notice. And we were kind of like praying about not knowing where to go, and just a lot of confusion because we were getting a couple looks, but nothing like serious. Just basically asking God to give us a sign, and like that short of notice doesn't really happen that often to get a preferred walk-on, so that was really cool. And so we just felt like this was the place to be.
Well, the thing that stood out about him when he first came is he's a local Tennessee guy, you know, and another thing that stood out, that he is God-fearing. You know, he loves the Lord, and his parents did a great job there, and you could see the potential in him. You know, at the time we had another punter, so we knew you sort of come on board, you sort of wait your turn, and you sort of battle for that position. When that guy left, and what happened, that guy moved on, the situation had to move on. Then it was like we was in a competition battle right there, and Michael won the competition battle.
For his first 2 years at Mossy Creek, Michael didn't see the field very much, but when his number was called in 2021, he was more than ready. There's a lot of things that Michael can attribute his success to, but his faith and his family are at the top of that list.
The Eagles forced to punt.
Harrah on the punt, gets his right toe into it, and sends Swain.
Oh my goodness, they've been everything to me. Especially my dad. He's been my biggest supporter this whole time. He's helped me with everything, camps, just always supporting me, and just having a good, godly father to help support me in my Christian walk as well. It's been absolutely awesome. It's hard to explain.
No, I would definitely say this. Michael have great parents, and they are behind him 100%, but they know what's important, and his mom and dad know, you know, and the university here, we know God is important to us, and Michael's is on that path.
All the glory goes to God with that. He's given me this ability to go out there and perform to the best of my ability.
The Carson-Newman specialists are a tight group of people, and Coach Goss thinks that there's no better example of Mike Clowney's message of one.
I think we have a good relationship. You know, I feel like if something's up, I can tell them, any of the kids, exactly how I feel. They can come in my office and tell me exactly how they feel. Some days are good days, some days are bad days. You know, that's just normal in life. With Michael, if days are bad, we come in, we talk about it, and we move on. Days are good, come in, we talk about it, move on. But I will say the bond of the specialist group, it's a special bond now. Just one of those things, one of those football type things. They spend all that time together, so now when they go off the field, they over at somebody's apartment together. They're eating dinner together. You know, they just spend that time because they know it's just like snapper, holder, kicker, snapper, punter, kick. You know, it's just one of those things. They just work together, and on the field and off the field, they spend that time together. And, you know, and we try to keep it as one, and that's what Coach Clowney's theme is one. And, you know, in that group that it's just one. Everybody's always trying to help each other, you know, even though there is a competition going on. Other kids would like to be punting, other kids would like to be kicking, but they know we're in this thing together, and the best thing for us is team.
Honestly, we go to my buddy's apartment and we just play pool and just hang out. Nothing too special, we're just together all the time.
So when there's a fourth down on Mossy Creek this year, keep an eye out for the team within the team, the Carson-Newman specialists. For the Eagle Sports Network, I'm Justin Franklin.